In a spacious discussion yesterday evening, Cathie Wood and Elon Musk ripped public markets, saying indexing has gone too far, far too far, because it's riding the decisions of just active investors. And my next guest says, you must be in it to win it, although I don't think he's talking about passive investing. I'm going to bring it now from the Fitz-Gerald Group, the principal there, Keith Fitz-Gerald. Keith, first of all, you were bullish coming into the year, and most of the street wasn't. We saw, though, obviously passive investors, people who just bought the spiders, they did very well. But where does this put you with respect to what Elon Musk was saying with this whole passive move, investing and all of the money that it controls, and how now it looks like it makes exaggerated moves in the stock market?
Well, it's nice to have company, Charles. I've been after this for over a decade. If you're going to go ahead, you've got to be in to win. You've got to be in to win with specific companies. You're talking about computers that run 70, 80, 90% of the market volume. So everybody who thinks they're doing the right thing by buying a basket of stocks is in fact contributing to the volatility and being held back because they've become the market.
How does someone get around that? Because, you know, it's so interesting. We were just talking, I had Pomp on it. We were just talking about all the money that's going to go into advertising, you know, for all the Bitcoin stuff and all the new ETFs. Another part of the messaging, though, is if individual investors buy individual stocks, they are bound to lose.
Oh, I don't agree with that at all. I mean, look at Warren Buffett, look at Ray Dalio, look at Ron Barron, look at what we've been able to accomplish. You know, if you're going to be in to win, pick the companies that matter. Fortress-like balance sheets, strong CEOs, making must-have products, not nice-to-have products. It's not rocket science, Charles.
The buy of the decade, all right? I've teased this every segment. Drum roll, the buy of the decade.
This may be the single most hated stock on Wall Street today.
I love it already.
Pfizer. Here's the thing. My mentors said very clearly when I was a young punk, you buy the stuff that people have kicked to the curb and nobody wants, especially if they're selling despondently. This company matters. 20 out of the top 35 drugs by prescription, 300 something in the pipeline, another 60 in oncology alone. 47 to 57% chance of a worse, more deadly pandemic within the next 10 years. And this is one of the few companies that can scale it up. And it just raises dividend. The fact that it's hated is like making me think like a Viking at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
All right, I love that analogy. And plus, to your point, you get paid to hold it. It's big enough and it's smart enough to turn the tables. You think about Eli Lilly, a lot of folks wrote that off a few years ago, and the stock's been hot as a pistol. Hey, I got less than a minute to go. Overall, you're looking for 5,200 next year. What gets us there? Because this year has been about valuation expansion, and a lot of people are questioning earnings. So how do we get to 5,200?
I think we're going to have two things happen. I think we're going to have the Fed jump on everybody first quarter, shake all the weak money out. We're going to see FOMO come in. Most of the gains are going to be second half last year. It's going to be big tech. It's going to be stuff we can't live without. It's going to be liquidity coming into the market. To Anthony's point, you can't fight this stuff. So get in there, get your gloves on, and get ready to rumble.
All right, I always know you're ready to rumble, my man. Congratulations, you were right again. Keith, have a great Christmas, friend.
Thank you, you too.
All right, hey, coming up.
Hi, it's Keith here. Thanks for checking out today's highlight clip. What'd you think? Did I make sense? Is there something you'd like to add? Make sure you leave a comment down below, and of course, click subscribe to keep up right here on YouTube, or sign up for the email newsletter at the link below. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram for my real-time thoughts on markets, analysis, and a whole lot more.